Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and one of my coworkers actually brought it to my attention that one of my recent videos was really making some waves, and a lot of people were referring to it as being racist, including some in the comments on the video. So I was thinking, I wonder which video that is, and I went on to ask this coworker, and the coworker responded by saying, oh, it was the one where you were talking about Senator Kamala Harris. So for those of you who are not familiar with the video we're talking about, it was earlier this week, and we did a video and corresponding blog post where we were talking about how Senator Kamala Harris seems to have her priorities way out of line, because Senator Kamala Harris is someone who is advocating on behalf of illegal aliens, people who have defied our federal immigration laws, foreign nationals. She is looking out for them, well, really kicking to the curb law-abiding American citizens. You know, the people that she was elected to represent. So yeah, we were doing that video, and apparently there's a lot of people that were claiming it was racist that we went after Senator Kamala Harris for that. What's worth noting, though, is that these people who are claiming racist, not a single one of them noted that there is something that we consistently do on the John Muir Show and on these videos and these blogs, and that is we criticize any politicians who are not looking out for the best interests of the United States of America and the United States of America's people. Yeah, we do this on a regular basis. You probably know if you check out these videos and the show on a regular basis, you would know that kind of stuff. But yeah, we talk about all that, and we don't care who the politicians are that are not looking out for the best interests of the United States and its citizens. If it's a man, if it's a woman, if it's a white person, if it's a black person, if it's a brown person, we don't care what the politician looks like. We don't care what their skin color is, what their gender is. Doesn't matter. If you're not looking out for the best interests of the United States of America, we are opposed to what you're doing. Yeah, but they didn't make mention of any of that. And what's worth noting also is when I was saying the whole, illegal migration is really bad for the United States of America, and so are any of the politicians who are promoting it. Yeah, when I made that claim, none of the individuals who were crying racist tried pushing back on that claim. None of them tried making any sort of an argument against that claim, probably because they realized there was no legitimate argument that they could make against that claim, because I won't get into the entire story now, but as we have on these videos and on the show a number of times, we've explained that, there are a lot of detriments that come to the American people as a result of illegal migration. Heck, it's the biggest financial and physical threat facing American citizens in today's day and age. So yeah, you've got all of that going on, and look, if you listen to the show, if you watch these videos on a regular basis, you know that here on the John Muir Show, we are opposed to all racism. But it looks like we do have some leftists who watch these videos who are they're out there to fight them some racism. And you know what? I don't want to leave them disappointed. So I think we can help them out. See, there is this one guy, I don't know if you ever heard of him before. His name is Louis Farrakhan. He's the leader of this thing called the Nation of Islam. This Louis Farrakhan guy, he has a history of demonizing people based on uncontrollable characteristics, such as the color of their skin. And Louis Farrakhan, he's a guy who's made it known that he hates white people, he hates Jewish people, he said some absolutely horrible things about people who fall into those groups. Louis Farrakhan, just yesterday in fact, posted this video to social media where he was talking about how we need to create separate states for individuals based on the color of their skin. Yeah, you've got Louis Farrakhan going and promoting this sort of segregation, saying that African American people need to have their own state because they can't be around those disgusting white people and those Jews and all that. I mean, geez, that sounds pretty bad. That sounds like it might be racist to me. So I think we got a match here. For all of the individuals who are going out there and trying to cry racist at the Kamala Harris video, look, we found some real racism for you, and it's on the part of this Louis Farrakhan guy. So I would assume that all of these individuals who are so concerned with fighting racism, now that they understand what racism actually is, they're going to go out there and they're going to all condemn Louis Farrakhan, right? They're not going to care about who he is and what his political background is. They're all going to condemn Louis Farrakhan, right? And then now that they know what the definition of racism is, these people, they're probably going to get a list of all the members of Congress and go up and down the list of all the members of Congress and identify each Democrat who has espoused racial sentiments in the past and criticize them individually by name as well, right? I mean, you'd assume that's what's going to happen. I mean, I would assume that these leftists who are so hell-bent on combating racism, they wouldn't want to give individuals a pass for racist behavior merely because, I don't know, They vote Democrat on election day, they wouldn't want to do something like that, would they? Well, of course, you know, there's a lot of sarcasm involved in this because so many of individuals on the left have given a pass to all the prominent liberals in this country, whether it be Louis Farrakhan, whether it be people like Maxine Waters on Capitol Hill. Give them a pass for all the disgusting racist things that they say, truly racist things that they say. Why? Oh yeah, because they're Democrat politicians or they support Democrat politicians. It's so disgusting. Stay triggered, liberals.